Have you ever pondered the connection between Medusa, the notorious monster of Greek mythology, and the shadowy corners of our psyche, the realm of dark psychology? We're about to dive into the enigmatic world of Medusa, a name that has echoed through time, inciting fear and fascination. In Greek mythology, Medusa was the only mortal among the Gorgons, cursed with a terrifying visage that could turn onlookers to stone. Her transformation from a beautiful maiden to a feared monster is a tale that has captivated audiences for centuries. It's a story that strikes deep into the heart, playing on primal fears. But who was Medusa really? And why does her tale resonate so deeply within us? Enter the realm of dark psychology, a field that delves into the sinister aspects of the human mind. It seeks to understand why we do what we do, especially when those actions are harmful to ourselves or others. The story of Medusa may be more than just a tale of terror. It could be a mirror reflecting our darkest psychological instincts. The tale of Medusa is not merely a horror story, but a tragic tale of transformation. But how does this connect to the mysteries of the human mind? Let's delve deeper into this intriguing narrative. Once a radiant maiden, Medusa was cursed with a monstrous visage, her hair transformed into venomous serpents, a sight so horrifying that it could turn any onlooker to stone. This transformation was not of her own making, but a punishment inflicted upon her. Now, let's draw parallels to the human psyche. Just as Medusa was transformed, so too can individuals undergo psychological metamorphosis. This isn't the kind of change we often celebrate or seek, like personal growth or self-improvement. We're talking about a darker, more sinister kind of transformation, the kind that's explored in the field of dark psychology. Dark psychology delves into the abyss, the shadowy corners of our minds where malevolent tendencies reside. It studies how these sinister traits can emerge, transforming an individual, much like Medusa, into something they were not before. This isn't about turning into mythical beasts, but about the potential within each of us to succumb to darker impulses, to manipulation, deception, and control. Medusa's transformation can be seen as a metaphor for our own potential for psychological transformation, a journey into the darker realms of our psyche. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? But understanding this can help us guard against our own monstrous transformations. As terrifying as Medusa was, could she perhaps be a reflection of our own darkest fears, our own darkest selves? Medusa, the snake-haired Gorgon of Greek mythology, has long been a symbol of terror and monstrosity. Yet, upon closer inspection, her story may offer a profound insight into the human psyche, particularly the darker corners of our minds. Consider Medusa's most feared attribute, her ability to turn those who looked upon her into stone. Within this myth, we can find a striking parallel to the principles of dark psychology. This field of study concerns itself with the understanding and application of manipulative and coercive tactics that can have a paralyzing effect on their targets. Just as Medusa's gaze could freeze people in their tracks, so too can the tools of dark psychology immobilize and control individuals, leaving them as helpless as if they were turned to stone. But the connection between Medusa and dark psychology goes deeper than this. Medusa was not always a monster. She was transformed into one as a punishment, and thereafter lived in isolation, shunned and feared by all. This mirrors the experience of those who succumb to dark psychological tendencies. They often find themselves alienated from others, trapped in a self-imposed isolation, and burdened with an inner ugliness that they cannot escape. Like Medusa, they may feel as though they have become monstrous, their humanity hidden beneath a terrifying exterior. Their actions, driven by their dark psychological impulses, can make them feel as though they are lost to the world, just as Medusa was lost to the realm of the living. This interpretation of Medusa's tale serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of dark psychological practices. It highlights how these practices can not only harm others, but also the individuals who employ them, leading to a life of loneliness, self-loathing, and despair. In the end, Medusa's story is not just a tale of a monstrous creature, but a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk within us all. So, what can we take away from the tragic tale of Medusa and its connection to dark psychology? As we reflect, let's remember the key points. Medusa's transformation and monstrous abilities are metaphors for the potential of darkness within each of us. This darkness, a part of our own psyche, can be as terrifying and powerful as Medusa herself. Medusa's tale then serves as a stark reminder of the power of our own fears and the potential for darkness within us all. A chilling thought, isn't it?